What was the strategy behind the take foul?
There was no strategy. It was not supposed to be a foul. A few of the guys asked me coming out of timeout. I let them know, and just a mistake there. But that's on me. I got to let everybody know and make sure they know. Obviously, 5-6 second differential. We want that last shot. So I gotta communicate that to everybody so everybody knows.
What made you want to start doubling? They're also doing the same with JT. How do you feel like the team did with the rotations with that?
I felt our energy wasn't the best in the first half, especially the first quarter. Felt like we were in slow motion a little bit, offensively more than defensively. Although we didn't guard with the same intensity as in the second half, and told them about that at halftime. And to their credit, came out and played our asses off in the second half, energy-wise, and just to generate some intensity there, going after Doncic a little bit. We wanted to give him different looks. Sometimes we felt our defense was good. He was settling for some shots, but then he started getting into a rhythm and pick on some guys in the post, and we went after him to get the ball out of his hands, but it also ramped up our intensity and rotations behind it.
Yeah. Were there adjustments in the second half?
Mainly energy, but depending on who was in the game for them, we were switching our coverages back and forth. And then the adjustment was to go after him later in the game, especially in the fourth quarter, take it out of his hands. And like I said, it was partially to boost our energy, although we were night and day from the first half.
First half, maybe in the second quarter. At one point, Jason was on the sideline kind of rubbing his head. What exactly happened?
Yeah, he hit his head on, I think it was Bullock or one of the guys on the post up. He faked and spun back and hit his head. It was a no call. Either way, they said it could have been offensive or defensive foul, but he got a slight cut up here on his forehead, but just took him out for a minute, called the timeout because he looked a little woozy. Then he came back in, he was fine.
For you, you've been very clear about not letting your guys get the point. But as a coach, how do you deal with that situation when there are questionable moments that clearly go against what you guys are about and not have to be because obviously they want to be?
Yeah. I mean, in the moment, you got to move on to the next play. And that's my message. Like, let it go. You can't change it now. If we can challenge something that's obvious, we will, but you can't challenge a non-call. And so just continue to be aggressive. I felt we were attacking more in the second half. You're going to get the calls eventually, but if they don't call it, there's nothing you can do about it. Play through it. And then obviously we show them film and show some of the calls that they are arguing that are actually not calls, to be honest with them. Like, this is what you're arguing about and it's not a foul or it is a foul. And so being straight up with them, but the message has been the same the whole time. Like, play through it, play physical and make the other team cry about it. That's not be us.
We talked a lot this morning about Dennis Schroeder and seeing that this was yet another game where just aggressiveness and open full attacking, finishing. He's doing a lot of things you guys are looking for.
Yeah, he's obviously a proven scorer, facilitator, playmaker. And with guys in and out of the lineup, Josh, we mentioned the other night, Jalen tonight, and then Romeo. We need somebody else to step up, and he does that well. It's kind of second nature for him. It's been a role he's filled his whole career, whether it's starting to come off the bench. And we just wanted to play faster in the second half, open up with some high screen and rolls and get him some room. And he got downhill, got to the basket, hit some shots, and got guys involved. So it's something that, like I said, is almost second nature to him, but we need that from him.
Trip is over now. You can get to just your general thoughts of it as a whole. You like the direction you guys are headed. Feel better about this maybe at this point, maybe coming into the trip about the team.
Yeah, I would say overall the effort on a night-to-night basis has been better. Defensively, we've been, more locked in. We still too many mess ups in the first half, with some of the switching that gave them the easy baskets. But overall, it's been better. Love how we played in this half, effort-wise, energy-wise, but like I said, I challenged them at halftime, and you can see the second half was night and day. We know if we don't dig ourselves the hole, being down 19, it's obviously a different game. But to their credit, they got back in, and we had our chances.
Get going, get some shots flying, and he seems to come out with pretty aggressive mindset.
Yeah, that's who he's always going to be. Whether the shots fall or not, he's getting decent looks, and we know that he's going to snap out of that any time. And tonight was a good night for him overall. Obviously, the shooting percentages are huge, but very aggressive. He's been that whether he makes shots or not, and with Jalen down and some guys being out, you know, we expect that from him, but we don't really have to say anything to him. He's going to be who he is. We're going to call the plays for him to get him his shots, and we all know they're going to fall, getting the same looks as he always gets.
Seemed like Jason was posting up more in the first half and kind of moved after more in the second half. Was there something you saw in the way they're covering him?
We just wanted to get him in space. I mean, you know, if you're struggling, the one of the harder things to do is bang with somebody to get a contested shot possibly. So we really, as a team in general, but more for him, wanted to give him space, pick and rolls, DHOs, and get him moving a little bit more. So once that happens, he gets downhill a little bit. They start switching a little bit or blitzing him like they did. It gets everybody else involved, or he can, you know, get the matchup he wants and kind of attack more from the perimeter. And then we feel that was better for him than being stagnant inside.
Are you seeing that you're getting more ball movement when you guys are attacking downhill and facing as opposed to playing with your backs to the basket?
Yeah, there's going to be a mix of both. We want to play more open, more spread, and get guys involved. But, you know, teams are switching. We're going to take advantage of the post as well at times. It's an area we haven't been great at this year so far. And, you know, we are a bigger team, so you like some of the advantages inside. It's just we haven't cashed in on them for the most part. But, you know, if Al has a guard down there, the guys are going to throw it into Al, or Jason has a guard, they're going to do the same thing. And like I said, those shots will start to fall, or they'll come double team and they'll kind of initiate offense for other guys.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks.